Bruce Wayne's father Thomas caused him and his wife's death. Now, we all know the greatest tragedy of Bruce Wayne's life is the death of his parents, but some very shocking things about how this event unfolded are slowly unraveling in the new Mercy of the Father storyline, and I think you need to check it out. What is this?
It's a gift for you. His last moments. I thought we could watch together.
Oracle, I need an ambulance at—
No. The only reason he's still breathing is so you could be here for this. I did all of this for you. Every life I've taken was for you. And he deserves it more than any of them. Surely you of all people can see.
No.
Fighting for this monster isn't noble, it's madness.
I won't let him die.
He's not worthy of your mercy. Don't make the same mistake as your father, Bruce. Don't make the same mistake as Thomas.
Dr. Wayne? I just got to sleep. I'm sorry, Thomas. I was having this wonderful dream where I'd woken up after 8 hours of sleep and felt fully rested. Your subconscious is not being very sub there. No. A car accident. Nasty one. 2 occupants, 1 male, early 20s, 1 female, 17. The woman's injuries aren't life-threatening, but she's pregnant and the accident triggered an early labor. The driver has significant internal injuries. I don't think he's going to make it. Prep him for surgery. You should see the female patient first. Why? What do you see? Her injuries, some of the bruising is older than the accident. He beat her. I'd say the boyfriend's chances of survival would be 0 if you weren't here. But I am here. Thomas, make sure he's prepped for surgery. We'll pretend this conversation never happened. Now, why was Thomas wanting to revive the wife beater so significant? And how does it connect to Thomas and Martha's death? Well, first let's go over the girlfriend. As of right now, for all we know, she doesn't play a part in their fate at all. She was completely innocent, and as soon as she found out her boyfriend survived, she was pissed at Thomas, telling him that he was a criminal and a monster and that he couldn't know the baby survived. So eventually, Martha stepped in to lay out her options, expressing that she worked with a number of services in the city like adoption and foster agencies, and that she wouldn't have to worry about the financial aspect because her and Thomas were gonna take care of it. But when the boyfriend finally came back to his senses, he started fighting with the security guards because he was trying to walk out of the hospital. So Thomas was like, let me see his chart. Let me see if we're ready to release him. And after going over it, he says, all right, tell security we can discharge Joe Chill. And for those of you who aren't aware, Joe Chill is the guy who eventually killed them in the alleyway. So if Thomas never performed the life-saving surgery on him, Bruce would still have parents. And remember, the villain in the beginning of the issue told Bruce the same thing. Don't make the same mistake as your father, which makes it seem like the hostage he was holding was also Joe Chill. It isn't confirmed yet, but that's just the way it seems so far. Anyways, if you guys want to see what happens next, let me know in the comments down below.